Establishing a goal is an important first step in changing your life, whether it's obtaining a degree, finding a new career, or reaching a higher level of physical fitness. But it can be difficult to follow through on our goals, particularly on the days when our motivation is low. According to Newt Gingrich, perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. Researchers from the universities of Winnipeg, in the Journal of Consumer Psychology, argue that our motivation shifts as we approach a goal. At first, hope and successful outcomes motivate us. But as we go on, we begin to think about our obligations and our fear of bad things happening. And this dread frequently prevents us from moving forward. It might turn into a downward spiral. You follow in the wake of unfinished or improperly handled jobs. You lay in bed every morning, pressing the snooze button on your clock, feeling as if you'll never finish or be successful. We might never really understand how much, if we tried, we could accomplish. In this video, we are going to present you with 7 powerful strategies to stay motivated, so you could develop a plan to help motivate yourself to get going. Number 1. Go back to why. Concentrating on a boring task won't make it more appealing. It will be more appealing if you zoom out and consider why you are even bothered. There's a strong probability you shouldn't bother with it in the first place if you can't determine why. There is a reason you began a specific journey or began working to learn a new talent. Asking oneself why can help. Was it something you wanted to accomplish for personal fulfillment, a chance to advance your profession, or just for fun? We occasionally forget why we started when we become bogged down and lose sight of our progress. We can regain our motivation by thinking about that concept again. Thus, if you're starting to lose motivation, take a moment to remember why you started. Why is it important that you continue? Number 2. Argue the opposite. When you're lacking motivation, you'll probably think of a lot of excuses as to why you shouldn't do anything. You might think, "I'll never get it done anyhow," or "it'll be too difficult." You will remain stuck if you think like this. Try presenting the opposing case. When you believe you will fail, provide all the possibilities for success. Conversely, when you doubt your ability to complete a task, make a list of all the proof you have that you can. You may see both sides of the spectrum by making the opposite argument. It can serve as a reminder that a result that is unduly negative isn't always accurate. It's possible that things will turn out better than you anticipate. Also, you will find that a positive perspective will increase your sense of motivation. Number 3. Use the 10-minute rule. You won't be motivated to accomplish something you despise doing, like 3 miles of treadmill walking. Yet you can lessen your sensations of dread by convincing yourself that the task isn't as difficult as you imagine it to be. The 10-minute rule can assist you in getting going. After 10 minutes, give yourself permission to quit a task. Ask yourself whether you want to continue or stop after 10 minutes. You'll probably discover that you have enough motivation to keep going. Use the 10-minute rule to motivate yourself to take action, whether you lack the motivation to begin working on a tedious report or you are having trouble getting out of bed to make a to-do list. The hardest part is just getting started. Once you start, it's a lot simpler to stay going. Number 4. Manage your to-do list. When your to-do list is lengthy, it can be difficult to stay motivated. Remember that most people estimate their time needs incorrectly, and if they don't finish it by the deadline, they might think they're being ineffective or lazy. This may have the unintended consequence of making individuals lose motivation, which makes it difficult to accomplish more tasks. Determine whether your to-do list is too extensive by taking a peek at it. If yes, eliminate any tasks that are not necessary. Check to see if any additional jobs may be postponed. Put the list's most important items first in order of importance. Your tasks may seem more manageable if you make a small adjustment to your to-do list or the way you look at it. You might feel more motivated to begin working as a result. Number 5. Pair a dreaded task with something you enjoy. Your degree of motivation is significantly influenced by your emotions. Your motivation to take on a difficult activity, or accomplish a tiresome endeavor will deteriorate if you're depressed, bored, lonely, or anxious. By making something you're not motivated to perform a little more enjoyable, you can improve your mood. You'll feel better about a chore and possibly even look forward to performing it if it is consistently combined with something fun, like exercising while listening to music or asking a friend to assist you do errands. Just be careful that having fun doesn't affect how well you perform. For instance, you can become distracted and work more slowly if you watch TV while writing a paper. Perhaps conversing with a buddy while doing housework could be so distracting that you can't concentrate on what you're doing. Number 6. Practice self-compassion. You might believe that the secret to motivation is to be tough on yourself. Yet severe criticism of oneself is ineffective. According to research, self-compassion is really a lot more motivating, especially when you are facing adversity. Self-compassion could enhance mental health, which can increase motivation. Studies showed that self-compassion lessens psychological suffering, as well as the signs of anxiety and stress. So instead of criticizing oneself for mistakes, develop a more forgiving inner voice. This doesn't imply that you should keep repeating overly confident statements such as, "I'm the best person in the world." Talk to yourself like you would a reliable friend. What would you tell a buddy who is experiencing this issue? Ask yourself, you'd probably treat someone else better than you treat yourself. Start thinking of yourself as a nice friend. Number 7. Reward yourself for working. Provide a little reward for your efforts that you can earn for yourself. You could discover that keeping your mind on the prize keeps you motivated to accomplish your goals. For instance, if you need to write a lengthy paper for class, you may approach it in a variety of ways, like composing 500 words, then pause for 10 minutes. After 30 minutes of work, consume one piece of chocolate. Think about whether smaller, more frequent prizes or a larger reward are more likely to encourage you. To find the strategy that works best for you, you might want to try out a few different ones. So watch out that your rewards don't undermine your efforts. It might not be a good idea to reward yourself for your hard work at the gym with a sugary treat. Everybody experiences problems with motivation from time to time. But what matters is how you handle your lack of motivation. Be gentle to yourself, experiment with methods to boost your motivation, and seek assistance if you require it. Over time, bad behavior will drain your motivation. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay tuned to such helpful content. Thanks for watching.